Hello, fellow aquarium enthusiasts. What? Why does it say 1 hour? I have not been live for 1 hour. You guys got to be kidding me. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it says I've been live for 1 hour. Something ain't running these things, not like the other. One of these things, not like the other. Just waiting on people to come on in. So, yeah, just waiting on people to come on in. See what's happening. All right, one person watching. I wonder who that person is. Babe, are you watching?
No.
Then I wonder who that person is. Skunk Water Bait and Tack. What is up? Yo! What is up? I'm actually going to drop the StreamYard link so people can hop on in. Loganz Aquatix. PB Aquatix, what is up? I know it's been a minute for y'all, and it's been a minute for me. But let me go ahead and paste the link. But yes, as you can see, my tanks are doing fairly well. There's the 125. The ball sharks are getting big. There's Tropheus the Boise. But the guppy tank is doing well. It's just, I don't see as much fry as I used to. And that's really concerning for me. I see the females, they're gravid, but they don't seem to be laying any fry. So I'm wondering, what could that be? Oh no, that's my phone. My phone is getting annoying. But the tank is doing good. Let me show y'all. Go ahead and show y'all. Now I got some trim some plants, but I see 3 over there, and it's 4, 5. A lot of my guppies just seem to be disappearing, and I can't explain why that issue is. Maybe it's because I got a lot of plants and I can't seem to find them all, or what. Like there's one up here. Oh, there they go. I got a couple gravid females, but this tank does need a grooming. The tank does need a grooming. I got Amazon swords that are going crazy. But yeah, you can see I got a bladder snail infestation, and I would like to get some loaches, but I got some females that look like they're about ready to give birth. But I know it's been a while since y'all have seen me, and I'm sorry for the absence. I'm going to have to move the sponge over so I can actually. This heater is way too long for this 20 long. So I got to do some readjusting. Yep, there we go. See? But yeah. There we go. I have the heater up to 75, so I might want to turn up the temperature just a little bit. It's hard to see, but yeah, guys, the tank is looking pretty good. It's deep substrate. I'm a firm believer in the deep substrate tanks. Tank, y'all don't get to see very often. I actually showed it in Father Fish's stream early. I didn't show it, but I actually gave him some fry out of see, all the plants seem to be doing very well. But yeah, I got 4 people watching. That's what's up. Four people. Hello, 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 hello. Anthony, haven't seen you in a while, so let's Logan. What's up, Anthony?
What's cracking, man? How's it going?
It's been going pretty good. You know, I've been kind of busy lately, you know, getting a vehicle and doing all that fun mumbo jumbo.
Cool.
So,
yeah, I'm just finishing up work myself.
Yeah. So, what time is it over there? Like what? 6? No,
4:30.
Damn, it's like 7:30 here already, and it's pitch black outside.
Yeah, no, I still got some sunlight here.
Nope, the sun went bye-bye here in the state of Florida. It's already gone.
Oh, yeah, it's long gone over there.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you were watching Father Fish's stream earlier this morning.
I don't really watch Father Fish.
Huh? I gave him some angelfish today.
Nice.
Because I had like 50 freaking angelfish fry. I was like, holy smokes, dude. So I ended up giving him like 25 to 30 angels. Because I wanted there to be enough room for my angelfish to grow out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some angels. I don't know, though. George keeps trying to, Aquaballs keeps trying to push some on me.
I still owe Ian some angels, so that's going to be something that I want to take care of. Is I got to get Ian his angels once those ones grow out. I do want to keep some for the 125.
Nice. I'm thinking of adding some to my breeding stock with all the fish I'm breeding.
Yeah, I mean, angelfish are actually fairly easy to breed.
Yeah, I just ordered a RO unit today so I can soften up my water for some of my other stuff like my apistos. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to get them to breed in my hard water if I can. Well, of course I could attempt it, so I'm going to attempt it. But if I could get them to breed successfully in my hard water, I am not going to start adjusting it.
Yeah. I actually have a neighbor of mine that's going to help me turn my Florida room into a fully functional fish room.
Nice.
So I think that's going to be pretty dang cool. I'm going to be running a lot of sponge filters. I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of like hang on bags and none of that stuff. I'm just going to go to probably strictly sponges.
That's what I'm doing, man. I'm going to be running maybe 2 or 3 sumps, and the rest are going to be sponge filters.
Yeah, I'm going to probably get a couple sponge filters for like 2 for a 75 and then so on and so forth.
but it's hard not to run a sump for some of mine because, like, my goldfish tank, I drilled. So it's kind of like, well, I either take 2 to 3 inches of water out of it, and then it's only a 80-gallon tank, or I just use the sump.
Yeah. And I think
that's for my goldfish, and it's separated anyway.
I think with goldfish anyway, that you would actually want, you would want a larger volume of water because they do produce a lot of waste.
That was the whole reason I sumped it in the first place, was for the amount of water, not even really for the way the sump filters, really.
Yeah.
Just to increase the water volume. Because I have 5 goldfish in a 90-gallon 5-foot acrylic. And I've seen that many goldfish in far, far, far smaller tanks. But that's not the way I enjoy keeping my fish.
Yeah.
That many goldfish.
I think I've seen it that way too. But like I've seen 5 goldfish in a 55 and I'm just like, or I've seen 5 goldfish in a 40 and I'm like, Anyway. So question. So how's your fish keeping been going so far? Because I haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff lately. I feel bad that I haven't.
I went to San Diego with Dave's Aquarium Thoughts again, the weekend right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I ended up losing 1 female guppy before we got to the second store. And then I lost another female guppy the next day. But other than that, it was a pretty good success, I'd say.
Yeah, I haven't lost any fish in a while. I mean, take that back. Do you remember my one guppy that had like the beautiful oranges to them, the oranges and like the yellows and stuff like that, and the pink color on them? I lost him.
Ah, I hate that. When I first started my mutt guppy tank, there was one I really liked, and I ended up losing it.
Like, I got so many plants, it's hard to keep track of how many guppies I have in the tank. You know? Look at how heavily the tank is planted.
Yeah. I have this fake aquarium plant that I like to use for breeding guppies. Like, especially if you have guppies that like to eat their fry. Oh, yeah. Man, it's just so dense that the fry can go hide in there pretty darn easy. And I had that in my hex tank. I don't know if you've seen my hex tank.
I haven't seen it.
Before it was actually planted and scaped and everything, it was just a really big sponge filter, like one of those, I don't know, like 6 inches by like 6-inch sponge filters.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those crazy ones for like 100 gallons or something. So I just had that, and I had that fake aquarium plant. I probably had over 200 guppies in there, man, and it's like a 50-gallon hex tank or something like that.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I ended up losing all those guppies because I got into a mode where I wasn't keeping up with water quality and everything. Wasn't doing my 2 time a week water changes on that thing, as you can imagine, with how many guppies were in there. But yeah, I ended up losing all of them.
Yeah, I got a question for you. What are your opinions on Seachem Safe compared to Seachem Prime?
I could actually give you some pretty good input on that. I've used both plenty. At this, I would say that if you don't have too many aquariums, I would personally use Prime for the fact that one, it's easier to dose usually if you don't have big tanks. And
well, you gotta think.
I like that it does have something in there to help with the slime coat. whereas the safe does not have anything at all to help with slime coat. It is strictly a chlorine and chloramine remover. It does help detoxify things in a pinch, like ammonia and nitrate and nitrite and all that. But the whole reason I got it is because I was using a 100-gallon IBC tote for my water changes.
Yeah.
Where I would put the water in, and then I have a pretty fast pump in there, to pump it all out. But so doing that, it was really easy to measure out the safe over the prime.
The only reason I go with safe is I hate buying prime like buying 2 or 3 bottles of prime every month to where I can get one bottle of safe, because I have 1 large aquarium, 1 medium aquarium, and 2 20 longs, whereas eventually I'm going to have another 75 for an angelfish grow out tank, and I'm going to have another tank that's going to be 180, and then I'm going to have another tank that's going to be 150, and then I still got the 360-gallon plywood build I'm going to be doing. So, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you would be better off with safe, but have you thought about getting the gallon-sized jug of prime?
That's a little expensive for me at this point, because like when I just got the truck, I was like, man, insurance ain't gonna be so bad, and then I found out insurance sucks.
Yep.
My truck insurance is like $400 a month.
How?
Well, I got 2 people covered, and I had a gap in coverage for a while. I gotta do some trimming on, because this tank is so heavily freaking stocked with plants. Like, I want to be able to see some fish, but the 20 long is just too many freaking plants everywhere. Like, I got roots everywhere. I don't got any duckweed, thankfully. Everyone's like, oh, we need more duckweed. I'm like, yeah, no, you can keep your duckweed.
Duckweed is good for certain things.
Yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning up the money wart's doing extremely well. Amazon swords are doing well. I got a little bit of BBA going, but I'm going to be fixing that here real soon. My Amazon swords are pretty. I should have put them in the back of the tank now that I think about it instead of up front. But there's some plants I got to remove because they just haven't been doing so well. Like they're wilting. But maybe if I can just remove the dead and get the good ones, good strain, the good weeds going.
Yep, remove anything dying and leave the rest. Sounds like a good plan.
Huh?
So that would sound like a good plan to me. But I'm definitely not the person to ask anything about a planted tank.
I didn't think the plants would do this well in the 20 long, to tell you the truth, but they're doing amazing. You know? And the other 20 long, I got it cycled. I'm just waiting on getting the shells and the fish for it. I'm going to have a shelly colony.
Nice. Do you know which shellies you're going for?
Say what?
Do you know which shellies you're going for?
I think I'm going for Leo Lampalagus.
Which ones? There's the multifasciatus, the similis.
Yeah, that one, multifasciatus.
Cool.
If I can find some.
I would say in a 20 long, multis would probably be your best bet because they are, I believe, the most docile. I also got some brevis and some Cautopuntatus.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to be in my breeding room too. All those are going to be in 20 longs.
But I do have what they call MTS, so I gotta slow down a little bit. Good thing I got a truck, so that way I can get bigger tanks and I can haul them places. I don't have to
Yeah,
take.
man. You have no idea how excited I was to have my SUV when I was buying all those tanks. It was really freaking cool.
Well, my truck has a 6.5-foot bed, so I can't get no like 8-foot tanks, but I can get tall 5-foot tanks. I can get.
You could get an 8-foot tank. You just leave it out, and what I would do is support it with like a well, you would need something big, so maybe like a 4x6. Have 4x6s, so all the corners are supported. You strap it down to the 4x6, or
Yeah.
inside the truck. It has those points you could strap stuff down to. So you
Yeah.
strap the tank down on top of the 4x6s. That way, if it bounces, it doesn't ever lift off of the truck bed. It like bounces with the truck bed.
Yeah, and you know what else is pretty awesome? Is the truck came with a camper over the hard shell over the top.
Nice.
So that means the tanks will be protected if it rains. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's a nice truck, except it's rusty because it came from up north. But I turned up the heat on because I didn't realize how low the heat was on my guppy tank. It was only at like 74 degrees. I was like, damn, that could have been an issue. Because I noticed they haven't been breeding as often. Have you ever experienced that? Guppies, they like breed like crazy, and all of a sudden they just stop for a while.
Never.
Well, it looks like one of my female guppies dropped her fry.
Get a lot of slowing down. It's not really that they stop breeding. It's more that they eat all the fry because there's too many larger guppies with not enough hiding spaces for the fry to hide in. That's why I was saying I really like that plant that I have. I actually broke it up into 2 pieces, and I have it separated into 2 different 5-gallon tanks right now because there are 2 female guppies that I had that the males didn't make it, and I wanted to make sure I get as much fry as I could from them.
I wish my valve would have took off more because that would have been plenty of hiding spaces for the guppies, the fry. You know?
Yeah.
But my valve has been growing so freaking slow. I mean, it's branched out, but it's not tall. But I just thought I'd do a quick live letting everyone know that I'm back. And I'll be doing more live streams and more videos.
Wondering what happened to you, bro. You were hanging out and everything, and then we're like, where's Logan?
Yeah, but
glad you're all right, dude. Glad you're back.
Just thought I'd go live for like 10, 20 minutes. So, all right, y'all have a good one, everybody. Stay fishy, everybody. And good.